Hello, I am Dana Soueid. I work as a content marketing creator and coach. I help professional service providers turn their expertise into powerful promotional content, not only to share their knowledge, but to also grow their business. Burnout. I don't think digital burnout is as simple as feeling tired or exhausted. It's more like you're running a race with no finish or end line. So it can look like constant worry, always thinking about the next step. What should I post next? How can I improve this and that? What am I missing? There's a lot to think about. And sometimes for creators, this may feel like a second nature, but it's difficult when you get to a point where you really feel overwhelmed, tired, constantly thinking of new ideas, new output, comparing yourself to others. And you might also have writer's block. So when you get to the point where you're done, you're burnt out, it's harder to get out of that loop because you feel unmotivated, uninspired, you feel stuck. I definitely think both creators and audiences experience burnout, maybe just from different sides of the screen. I myself, as a creator and a viewer of other creators' content, can definitely relate to this. Creators probably face the pressure of output, performance, always coming up with ideas, trying to be creative, trying to stay ahead of all the trends and all the new industry news while producing content and in parallel doing 100 other tasks and handling different other responsibilities. Whereas the audience may be experiencing information overload. There's plenty of information everywhere. So they may be confused like, who do I follow? Who do I trust? What do I buy? What do I need? They may be facing decision fatigue. They may be always comparing themselves to others. So, just like creators compare their metrics and performance, consumers compare themselves and their lives and actions to others and things they see online. The answer to this is very simple. I believe we all know it, but we still have a difficult time applying it. We need to reduce screen time, we need to reduce passive consumption, and we need to balance between creating and consuming. And when I say balance between creating and consuming, I'm not just referring to creating content. It can be creating anything, anything you like, anything you enjoy, anything away from the screen and not connected or related to your work. So this can be hard for creators because I know sometimes you can be physically away trying to do something else while your mind is still thinking of content. But we need to be as mindful and careful as we can when it comes to this. And I know this sounds cliche, but when you give your brain and your mind space, you will come up with better ideas. You will feel more creative, more inspired, and you will start to notice things that would be hard to notice when you're constantly scrolling, constantly on your phone, constantly in creation mode. A healthier digital relationship, just like healthy anything in life, needs balance. So, first of all, I think it's important that both sides, creators and audiences, know and acknowledge that what we see online is only a slice, not the whole pie. But I also don't want this to sound like I'm saying everything on social media is fake, because in many cases it's not. And looking at it like it's just black or white is completely unrealistic, in my opinion. However, it is important to be aware that what we share on social media and what we consume on social media needs to be done with kind of like a mental filter. So we need to be conscious who we follow, or what we consume, how we analyze everything we consume, and how we let what we're consuming influence and affect our day to day life.